to sit on a book because I'm a little too short and I'm sinking down. I feel like I'm still sinking down.
Two more books.
That's better. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I don't know if you can hear my sister, she's singing in her room right now. I'm gonna try to put music over to cover it up, but if not, then you can enjoy her singing. But I just wanted to create this video. I normally do a lot of fashion hauls. I'll do like fitness videos or something like that, but it's kind of hard to do that right now since we don't have a gym and my setup is a little strange, and I know a lot of people don't have the same setup. So I'm creating this video especially because it's been on my heart and it's something that I feel very passionate about, and so I thought I'd create this video. It'd be a perfect day to create this video for you guys. So this is a video more for your own personal growth. I know a lot of people, like a lot of my friends and a lot of people that I know, that I guess this last year around like October-ish, October, November, December, all those months that went through breakups. Not just you know, romantic relationships that broke up, but also friendships, including myself. And that is something that can take a big toll on you, especially with your personal growth, either for better or for worse. Most of the time you feel like in the beginning it's for the worse, you know, then with time you realize these things, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. So just kind of letting go. I said that I would kind of discuss this. It was like in a video that I made a long time ago when I was ready, and I do feel like I'm ready, and I guess I just never got around to it, but I feel like now is a good time, especially with this whole thing going on. I know that it could be easy to go back to those relationships, whether they be friendships or romantic relationships, just because of the feeling of being lonely. And I get it. I completely get it. I completely understand because of the situation that we're in right now. But it is not the time to go back to those relationships or bad friendships, and I'll tell you why. If this shirt changes throughout the video, it's because it's not a shirt. It's actually a scarf that I made into a shirt. Oh my god, I feel like I'm like down here. Everybody grab your tea, grab your popcorn, let's get to talking. I know that it's tempting to go back to those relationships. But I guess in my own experience I can share something hopefully that will help you and get through whatever this season of your life or whatever you may be going through right now. I definitely made a lot of mistakes personally when it came to friendships and when it came to relationships. I'm not perfect at all, so of course you make mistakes, you know. It's never good to beg for somebody's love. Whether that be a friend or a romantic relationship, this person decided not to be part of your life anymore. And I want you to understand that it's okay. It's okay that it's something that was great at the moment, but it's not anymore. I've had to be the victim, I guess you could call it the victim, in one where I was broken up with. And I've also had to be the bad guy in another to break off a different kind of relationship. It's not to bash anybody. I definitely see the good in a lot of people, and I understand where my faults are, and I understand where that person wasn't helping me grow, or where these people weren't helping me grow spiritually, mentally, or physically. Wait, physically is on my own. It's not easy to be on either end, honestly. It sucks. It definitely does suck, but it's necessary. Things that have helped me to let go is once you finally truly let go of that person, whoever they may be, it's hard in the beginning because it's a big change, especially if it's someone that's very close to you, that was with you a lot throughout most of your life, even if you have history or anything. It's hard, and I understand that it's hard. So if you're not learning from these relationships, then they were just relationships. You know, I believe that regardless of the relationship, whether it be good or bad, there's always a lesson to be learned there, and if you're not taking that and using that and applying it now, then it was just like a waste of time. And not only that, but also if you go back to it, if you go back to that relationship that wasn't helping you grow, then What's the point? Now, I know that in some cases you feel like you've tried your hardest and you feel like you've tried your best and that you gave this person all you had, but they took you for granted, or they just decided that they no longer wanted to be part of your life. But I want you to know that that's okay. And something that a podcast that I love to listen to that my sister actually showed me is to block them, to block them. I know that sounds childish and silly, but you have to be okay with never speaking to this person ever again. I hear it all the time from girlfriends, from people that I barely know, like, oh, you know, we're just trying to be friends. Like, it's honestly not a good idea. It's not a good idea because you're gonna put yourself in a space where you shouldn't be, where your emotions are gonna be played with, and that is not okay. That is not okay. Something that I do write on my whiteboard that I like to read almost every morning and every night, and it says that you deserve, I'm talking to myself, so it says you deserve healthy, loving relationships, and I want you to know that you deserve healthy, loving relationships. Everybody does. There's no person on this earth, whether it be good or bad, whether they broke my heart or they didn't, that doesn't mean that they don't deserve anything less. Did I say that right? There's a lot of situations that we can't control. That's okay. But what you can control is your reaction to it. Emotions can run high when somebody is removed from your life. And it's okay to cry, it's okay to be upset, it's okay to do stupid things and call them in the middle of the night. You know, you're human and you're gonna mess up sometimes. If you continue that pattern and you don't try to at least work on yourself a little bit and tell yourself, even psych yourself out sometimes, like, I'm okay, I'm good, I'm Gucci. But I mean, it's okay to cry, like I said, so if you let it out, but don't dwell on those feelings. I know that it's really hard, especially at nighttime and right now being home all the time, that your mind just starts wondering and wondering and wondering and wondering. Something that's helped me a lot. I'm not sure of how many of you are believers, but there are different ways that you could do this. But for me personally, what helped me was getting up, and even I couldn't sleep, like I couldn't close my eyes. I would pray and pray and I still wouldn't fall asleep. So I would get up and read my Bible. I would get up and read a devotional. So if you're not a believer, you can get up and listen to a podcast, listen to some positive affirmations or some positive videos or anything like that. I know that there's books out there too, so read something that's gonna fill your cup. Read something that's gonna fill you up, because if you just sit there in your bed, and I know you're doing this because I'm not the only one, and you just sit there in your bed and start to look at old pictures and videos, like, no, delete those now. Like, put them somewhere where when you look at them, then you'll be ready to look at those things. But whenever you're freshly hurt and all this stuff happens to you, it's not a good idea to look at those things. Just put that away, read a little bit, do something that's gonna make you happy. You know, there was one night where I actually recently, not like super recent, but a few months back, where I woke up and I was so sad and distraught, and things were running through my mind, and I was second guessing myself and my worth and what I did wrong, where I went wrong, how was I ugly, you know, was there another person, like just all these things, well, what could have been, you know, like just things that were hurting me, hurting my mind. And I was like, no, this is not gonna happen. I'm not gonna soak in my feelings and just be sad. So I got up, I read my Bible for a good few hours until the gym finally opened. I think it was like at 5 o'clock, and then I went to the gym. I know that you can't go anywhere right now, but if you can get up and read a little bit, fill your mind, and go get a workout in at home. There's a lot of workouts that you could do. YouTube is very helpful. There's a lot of workouts that you can look up to do at home. Burn a little steam off, you know, and then cook a little bit, bake, you know, clean up the house. That's a good workout, you know, clean up the house. Do something that's gonna keep you productive and in a good state of mind. And if you have a lot of people in your home and you wanna be very quiet, you don't wanna wake anybody up, put in your earphones and go and clean the house, do something outside or anything like that, just to kind of get your mind occupied and in a good space. Get up with a routine. That's essential when it comes to getting over heartbreak, is having a good routine. What are you doing on a daily basis? How many times are you looking at social media? And if you have that person that hurt you on social media, it depends on how you feel about it, but I personally don't think it's a good idea. to have that person and their friends and constantly seeing what they're doing. That's not healthy at all whatsoever. You want to minimize the amount of time that you talk to this person or even see their face, even on social media, if you can. If you can, cut them out completely. If there's no legal ties or anything, cut them out completely, because it's not good for your health. It's not good for your mental growth, and it's only going to make you hurt more, and it's going to take longer for you to get over. Quicker that you accept it and you cry, and then you think you're okay, and then you cry again, the quicker it is going to be for you to move on and move forward with your life. It's not to say, like, of course everybody in the beginning wants to hear, oh, that person's trash, that person's trash, you know, yeah, they're trash. So of course that's what you want to hear at the beginning, you know, you have your friends to hype you up and everything, but in the end, then you do have to step back and realize your faults as well, and learn from those mistakes, and learn where you grew and how much of a different person that you are now, and how great you really are. Like, you're freaking amazing if nobody told you yet. You're amazing. I'm gonna fix these books because I'm gonna fall again. But you're amazing, you know, and I took them off already because I want to do a new set because of this whole thing. But I had like daily like affirmations like on my vanity, so when I got ready I would see them saying, you are beautiful, you are smart, you are capable of any, oh my god, I gotta put my phone vibrate. You are capable of anything, you could do anything that you set your mind to. Different things like that, putting these things up on my board and spending time with people that genuinely make me happy. That's what's important. And I'm not going to talk too much about my past, but I'm going to talk about how to overcome these things, because what's in the past is in the past. You can't change it. You can only learn from it. And if you're not going to learn from it, then it was honestly for nothing. I feel that your mental health ties in with the way you feel all around and the way you treat others. And that is so important, because sometimes you can lose yourself along the way. If you did and you became a different person, just like I did, that's okay. It happens to everyone. You fall off the wagon, you forget who you are, you forget your morals and your values, and you put your all into something that wasn't it. But that's okay. I want you to know that that's okay. That you are okay. That is fine, because you're human. We are all human. We're not perfect. But you have to learn from it. And you have to grow from it. Do things for yourself. I kind of made a video similar to this. I think it was about 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. And I was in a good place. Oh my gosh, my hair is all messed up. I was in a good place at that time too. Then I fell off. You see, and those are things that happen. It's all part of your journey. And once you rediscover yourself, we change every day and every month, and you could be one person this year and be a completely different. Okay, the camera shut off. It got a little hot. Let me see. Reposition ourselves a little bit. But I just give this video with nothing but love. And I'm going to link things down below that have helped me, because it's important. It's so important to love yourself. And it makes me very sad whenever I see people devalue themselves because of a relationship and because of a person, and that makes my heart so heavy because I know how it feels. Oh my gosh, let me fix this. I think that's good. A little rated R. It's me very sad because I know what it's like. Honestly, it's never easy to be called names. That's why I don't like name calling. I mean, me and my sisters, we joke around with each other all the time, but there are certain words that I'm just a little, I don't really like to say, just because I feel like that's just something that I wouldn't want to be said about me, you know? I know words hurt, and sometimes some people don't understand where your heart is coming from. Now is the time for you to work on yourself. So take this time that you have not to go out there or scared that you're not gonna find anybody because we're stuck in the house. I'm in the house bored. House bored. How does it go?
Okay, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
Oh my god, that was so cringy. Now's not the time to go and just date whoever just because we're stuck in the house. Like, no, now's the time to work on yourself because this isn't gonna last forever, so that you're prepared. So when God does bring the right person to you, then you'll feel filled. And when the God does bring that right friend, the right romantic partner in your life, you're gonna be able to give them the best version of yourself. The best you, the real you. Also, don't just wait for that person. Don't just wait for that friend to come along. Don't just wait for that romantic relationship to come along. Just do things for yourself and do this for yourself, because when the time's right, God will bring the right person into your life, the right friend, the right boyfriend, the right girlfriend, the right husband, the right wife, the right job, the right co-workers, everything. Nothing's ever gonna be perfect, but it'll be right. That's pretty much everything I have to share with you guys. I do want to share a couple of the devotionals that I do like to read, so I'm gonna share those right now. Also, I'm gonna leave some podcasts that I like to listen to down below and some songs that I like to meditate on as well. But feel free to message me, you guys. Like, I want to feel connected, you know? I want to feel connected. Feel connected with you guys, and I love getting those messages. Like, those messages make my heart so happy, especially because I don't know if most of y'all know or don't know, probably just my friends, but I am going to school to become a social worker. That's a plan, at least right now. Who knows what a change of the year, I'll be an architect or something, I don't know. But that's the plan, at least right now. So I enjoy helping people. I enjoy talking to you guys, and when it comes to relationships, when it comes to getting over heartbreak or anything like that. Sometimes I can have tough love with my really close friends, which can be kind of bad sometimes, but I love hearing you guys, your guys' feedback, and I also want to help as much as I can with the resources that I have. I'm obviously not God, so I can't do really a lot for you, but I could do what I can, what God has given me and given us with technology especially, to help each other and to be there for each other. But let me show you guys the devotionals I like to read. Something that I actually like to do almost every morning. It's something that my sister got for me for my birthday. I'm pretty sure you can find it on Amazon or Target. It's called Daily Gratitude. So here you just write what you're grateful for and everything like that. And it says, let me see, words of inspiration, so you can write those right here. Sometimes I put verses or some quotes that some really good speakers say, and right here it says make each day count, and today I am thankful for, and you can name the things that you're thankful for, whether it be your eyes, your nose, everything. Oh my god, I feel like I said that really loud and that's gonna hurt your ears, I'm so sorry. But what you're thankful for, the date, and tomorrow I will remember. So I like to read this one the next morning because I'm like, okay, I have to remember this because I wrote this down. So it was important, obviously, right? And so I like to write in this almost every morning. Obviously you have your off days where you don't do that kind of stuff. You kind of fall out of your routine, so, but that's okay too. That's okay too. So this is one that I really like to read before bed. Experience the power of God's name. This one's really good. And also letting go and trusting God. So these are good devotionals, and these are just like the different names. It gives a little devotional with some reading. This one's also really good for my women. I mean, the guys can read it too, but I think it's directed to women. So, I mean, that's totally up to you though. I mean, whatever, right? Too blessed to be stressed, 3-minute devotional for women. And it just has, I guess, like the title right there, a verse, the devotional, and then a prayer at the bottom, which is really cool. And then this one, prayers that change things. I've read this one a few times. My dad just gave me so many books, so it's kind of hard to read them all. But this one just gives a lot of Bible reading, but it also gives affirmations, which is really cool, and a reflection. I feel like I'm moving so much. I drank a whole bang right now, and I ate food, but like I feel very, very hyper right now. But I hope that this you enjoyed this video. I know that it was really different, and I don't really know how it's gonna come out when I edit it, so bear with me. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. All my love sending out to you and your families, and thank you for always showing me your support, and just let me know whatever y'all want me to make next. I've been getting a lot of like what I eat in a day videos, like people want me to do that, but I don't know, because the last time I did that nobody viewed it and nobody liked it. So I don't know, we'll see. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day at home, and get things done, be productive, and spend a lot of time with family and talk to your friends. Love you guys, and see you soon. Bye guys.